Hello everyone! Fortuna finally came to consoles, and I wanted to make a thoughts and impressions video on it. This isn't a review video. I'll only be hitting the high points and giving kind of my feedback on what I played, what I liked, what I didn't, if there was anything I didn't like. So just kind of take it with a grain of salt. We're going to start off with the first thing you see and hear when you land at Fortuna. The song is super catchy and got stuck in my head for days, so enjoy.
Sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are, making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home, push to keep the dark from coming, feel the weight of what we owe. This the song of sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are, making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift, and we're all adrift together, together. Through the cold mist, till we're lifeless together, together.
Catchy, right? Like I said, that song got stuck in my head for days. Definitely wanted to include that as part of the thoughts and impressions video because it's just a really nice segment. Very nice intro going into this content. So, full disclosure, I am in no way an expert at Warframe, but I have been playing it a lot this past year. I got back into it recently, and though I do play on console and PC, I play primarily on console, so I'm familiar with the functions, the features, the ins and outs, enough to confidently give at least an impressions video on the new content, which I have been eagerly awaiting since they first announced it. So after you get to Fortuna, you're going to be running a series of story-driven quests that are mixed objective-based in nature, and those quests are going to be run for the new faction. You've actually been watching some clips from some of those quests over the last half minute or so. None of the new quests were anything extremely different in nature compared to anything Warframe has really presented before, but they are fun. I did enjoy running them. One thing that always impresses me every single time I come back to Warframe is the visual environment. I always come back in, I'll load up the game, and I step into the world, and I'm just honestly taken aback every single time with how impressive the visuals are, how detailed and rich the environment is, and the new environment is exactly that. It's absolutely gorgeous, and the devs have once again impressed me with their attention to detail and the attention that they give to their environment that the player is constantly questing in, grinding in, and doing various activities. So towards the end of the Fortuna quest line, you're going to get your K drive, and if you've been looking forward to Fortuna and you've been keeping up with the news, you have no doubt seen and heard about the K Drive. You've been looking forward to it, and I'll tell you, it's fun. It's everything I was hoping it was going to be, but you'll have to excuse my terrible K Drive maneuvering. It's been a long time since I played anything even resembling Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. All that aside, though, the K Drive, just like every other movement based mechanic in Warframe, it's really smooth. You get points based on the tricks that you do. There seem to be some customization options for your K Drive launcher, and there are also K Drive races that you can take part in on the surface of Fortuna outside in the wilds. Once you complete the quest line, you'll be able to pick up bounties for Solaris United. This is very much the same feature that they had in place in Plains of Eidolon. You'll pick up the bounty, you'll go out into the open world, you'll complete that bounty in a series of phases, you'll get rewards, and you'll gain reputation towards the faction. Some of the new features that they added with Fortuna are the ability to get and build MOA companions. There's a vendor who handles that. You can fish on Venus just like you did in Plains of Eidolon, but you also have the opportunity to now get a trank rifle and use that to hunt animals out in the open world environment. So that's a new feature as well. And in place of Zaws, they now have kit guns, which is it's a very cool feature. I'm glad that the devs are taking Plains of Eidolon. They're taking what made it great and they're building on that. They're just adding more functionality, more features to it, keeping something that made Warframe a great game, and then just making it even better. Though I've never really been fond of the grind in Warframe, it's one of the few things I don't like about the game. And though the grind is definitely very present in Fortuna, just like it is in every other part of the game, um, even though it's an aspect definitely in place here, I am very impressed with Fortuna. I like what I played. I'm looking forward to playing some more. And that pretty much sums it up. It's a quick thoughts and impressions video, and I just want to thank you guys for taking time to watch it. I hope you enjoy Fortuna.